Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of Carful. Today we are going to do some testing of a small lens kit for smartphones. It's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. And this is what it's all about. A very small package of lenses and a clip to put them over the lens of your smartphone. 10 different lenses, all with different specifications that you can use for a numerous of cases. It is a lightweight and thus very handy to carry around, especially when you are on vacation and you don't want to carry around with those heavy lenses of a DSLR camera. We are going to review all those lenses one by one, and we are going to show the results with photos of every lens in a special order. So sit down, relax, and enjoy this episode. It was a kit of nearly 40 euros, and it came from bol.com. This is how it is shown in the advertising. The CPL lens or polarization filter, with on the left side without a lens and on the right side with lens. It is used to blend out the reflections. These are the photos I took. Look at the reflections on the floor and on the glass table. Here with the CPL filter, the reflections are a lot less and you can see through the glass on the table. Left side without, right side with filter. Then we have the combination of the wide angle and the macro lens. If you want to use the wide lens, you have to do it in combination with the macro 1.5, otherwise it won't work. So here are my examples. This is a shot, a nature shot without the wide lens, and then with the wide lens. When you use the wide angle, you see that you have a vignette forming, at least with the smartphone that I used, the Huawei P30 Lite. With other cameras, perhaps it is not the case, but for me it was the case. And you see there's a lot of loss of sharpness around the edges too. So when you like to do some architecture shots and you want to do shots inside buildings like churches or so, it could be a good alternative for the fisheye lens, but for nature shots it is not a good lens to use. Then we have the 2x zoom lens or the 2x telephoto lens. As you see here on the advertising, the left side without lens and the right side with the 2x telephoto lens. Here you see my photos first without the telephoto lens, and then a bit farther with the telephoto lens, and again you can see the vignette forming around the edges and the loss of sharpness, and it is very extreme here in this case. So that lens is not the best lens, certainly not for nature shots, but perhaps you can use it for photos inside. So here we have an example of all the filters from the advertising. The first one on top is the flow filter, where you can simulate motion even if the vehicle stands still. Then the radial filter with its rays. Then the kaleidoscope 3, that creates 3 times an image. You see the left and the right, the difference. Then the kaleidoscope 6, it makes 6 times the copy of the left one. And then we have the star filter that creates some stars where there is a lot of light. We are going to do them one by one here, and I'll try to keep this in order of this advertising. The first one we are going to do is the flow filter. Here is a photo of a palm, and we are going to try to simulate the motion of the palm leaves. Here is the first example, and I'm going to do 3 examples because you can turn the lens around and you get different effects, and you can choose between them. So sit down and watch. The next one is the radial filter. It creates some rays over the screen, and I'm going to show you here some photos to show you what I am photographing, and in the last one you're going to see the effect itself. The next one is the kaleidoscope 3 lens that creates 3 copies of the original. I show you here in the video how it looks like, and then I'm going to show you 4 examples of photos and with the result. Then there's the kaleidoscope 6, 5 around, 1 in the middle, and some examples that I shot after this video. Enjoy. Then of course there's the star filter. The first photo without the filter, the second one with the filter, and you can see the effect clearly. The fisheye lens is a very useful lens to do some architectural shots, for instance. I will take some more time here and do some more examples, and I will show you some before and afters. The only downside, in my opinion, is the circle, the vignette around the edges. But if it is too much of an annoyance, you can always crop it out. And finally, we have the crown jewel of this kit, in my opinion. It is the macro lens. It is a really good lens that makes very sharp images, razor sharp, and very beautiful effect. These first two images are done without the lens, but with 2 times magnifications. All the others are examples done with the macro lens. Enjoy! Guys, I'm pretty stoked to show you the first t-shirt that is made for the channel, and it is made by my daughter's business, Studio Stuff, and she did an awesome job creating this. So for those who want to support the channel and who want to copy some merch, I'll put the link in the subscription. So that's a wrap for this video. I really hope you liked it, and if you did, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on anything that is coming your way. Some very good content. And also in the next video there probably is going to be a giveaway, so keep following the channel and I will see you next time. Peace!